What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Retro Hoop Collectibles. This is our weekly hobby update, PSA numbers update. If you're not familiar, I do this every week, Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Video always drops. So if you want to continue following this series, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to be notified when I drop videos, which is about 3 to 5 times a week, roughly around there, hit the notification bell. I also do a live stream every Sunday. So just about every Sunday. Sometimes I take a Sunday off here and there, but for the most part, every Sunday. So let's get right into the stuff for this week. So pretty Drake heavy. Drake and Ken Golden and all that stuff. So this past Sunday night, I did a live stream. And as soon as I finished up with that live stream, I jumped on and was watching Ken Golden and Drake break a box of 86 Fleer, which they had a pretty good box. So last week when Drake was opening Flawless, right, just with cases upon cases of Flawless, searching for the triple logo man, LeBron James triple logo man, I covered that in last week's video and kind of made a comment about, how it's cool. I thought it was kind of like cool that he was in, ripping some boxes, but because he was really just ripping Flawless and really just going for that triple logo man, and how that's, been touted as, to be a multi-million-dollar card. And, I just kind of felt like he was in it just for the superficial show. Not that Drake needs to be any more famous or anything, or not that he needs to be, trying to chase any clout with the hobby or with us as a hobby. But I just thought it was kind of like a cool thing to be doing, right? No different than him, taking out $1 million line of credit at the Bellagio and going and blowing it on the craps table or whatever. I didn't feel like it was anything that was anything more than that, right? Just entertaining, something for him to be doing. He's got a lot of money, and it is what it is. However, this past break that he did, breaking some pretty iconic boxes. I mean, 86 Fleer, they're looking for, obviously, the Jordan rookies and a bunch of other Hall of Fame stuff. There's SP there. I don't know exactly what year that is. It's probably LeBron rookie year. Topps Chrome LeBron rookie year. So he's obviously chasing some LeBron rookie cards. I don't know if they broke all of this. I know they went through all these boxes or all these cases of Flawless, but they did open this box of 86 Fleer. So pretty good box. I mean, from what I understand and from what I've read, 86 Fleer, if you buy a box of it and it's a genuinely unsearched, molested box, that's typically what you want to see. 3 Jordan rookies, 3 Jordan stickers, as well as a slew of Hall of Famers that, can go for a couple $1,000s here and there, depending on the grades. But, obviously everybody buys the box of 86 Fleer for the 86 Jordan rookie. And they did pretty well. 3 rookies, 3 stickers. And they managed to pull some pretty cool stuff. Also, as you can see, they broke a ton of Flawless, and they hit this card right here, which I know a lot of people, that's not the sexy card to hit. Let's see, Anthony Hardaway logo man card. That's obviously not like the sexy card to hit, but for me, it's like that is an amazing card to hit. Here is let's see here. So this is the card itself. 1 of 1 logo man Anthony Hardaway out of this year's Flawless, or 2021 Flawless, I think was right. Or was this different? That might not be the one. That might be a different one. But at any rate, I thought that was another cool card that they had hit that night, that came out of that box. But so that was pretty dope. And again, once again, another thing that I want to talk about is, how I had originally just kind of thought he was in it just for the spectacle, right? Just to say, oh, I did this and we had a fun ripping boxes and all that stuff. But as I was actually watching the break and actually watching them go through everything, I almost felt like I was just kind of watching like any of you rip a box of 86 Fleer. He seemed to be like really genuinely into it, like genuinely understanding of the grandeur of what he was taking part in, right? Of ripping boxes of 86 Fleer, ripping boxes or cases of Flawless. And he seemed to be really genuinely excited. And then, if you guys don't know, they kind of split the box in two. Ken opened some packs and then he opened other packs. And the first pack that he opens, he ends up hitting a Jordan, but kind of what led up to it was interesting. And I'll let you guys watch the clip real quick. Shout out to Find Your Trove. Find Your Trove on Instagram. Great follow if you don't follow them already. I've been following that guy for a long time. He's great content for the hobby. But pay attention to what he says and how his reaction to pulling the Jordan to begin with, and then we'll talk about it.
Oh, that's good. How do you know that? I know that because I read about it today. Ooh. So, I don't know.
So he knows that there is a correlation. If you don't know, 86 Fleer, it's a really old set, so it does have a correlation to it. It does have a sequence to it, and there's a couple of cards that if they are in your pack, there's a good chance that you're going to pull a Jordan because it follows a sequence. And when he saw that Clark Kellogg, he was like, ah. So that tells me right off the bat that he's done at least some homework, some research. He respects at least the hobby of for that much to at least know what he's getting himself into.
I really feel like hang on. You know, one next one, the next one.
So that is a genuine. That is the most genuine reaction that you would want to see. This is, once again, when Drake first kind of got into this, I was like, all right, cool. This really made me excited that he's into it because the research, the reaction, the excitement, the what seems to be genuine excitement, everything else that kind of happened really made me feel like he was really part of the hobby. Like he's really in it now. He's in it now. Let's face it, guys. Those of y'all that know, right? All it takes is for you to pull that really nice card for you to be hooked. And the excitement, the adrenaline, the rush, the everything. I mean, that's why breakers make so much money because that's what they're selling. They're selling this excitement and of you hitting these big cards. And I think he's hooked. And so it was really nice to see that he's like genuinely like in the mix now. And he's kind of getting walked through it by one of the best or one of the most noted names in the hobby with Ken Golden. So I was really happy. That just made me really excited that he's actually in it, that he's happy to, be ripping this stuff and he understands what he's doing and not that he's just doing it to like just be, oh, I'm just Drake and I'm going to come in and do something cool. He is actually like now in the mix. So I don't know. I think just previously I had made some comments about it, about how he was just kind of being superficial about it, but I'm taking all of that back now because now I really see that he's just kind of genuinely in the mix. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about this week because I just kind of felt like that was a really good moment for the hobby. But so looking at releases for this week, so today's the 30th. Inception Baseball, I think that's a big set. If I'm not mistaken, that's like one of the top sets, isn't it? You guys know I don't know nothing about baseball. I wish I knew more about baseball, but I just don't. I'm sorry. So Inception Baseball, clearly Donruss Football comes out on Friday. I think it's Friday or Thursday. And then just a slew of other things. Panini Draft Picks Basketball comes out on the 6th, which is my birthday. I may go buy a hobby box. I don't know. It can't go for too much because Prism Draft Picks Basketball is what you buy first before anything else comes out because it quickly loses value the moment that the cards come out when they're in their professional jerseys. So for them to release this after Hoops, Donruss Elite, what else has come out? Donruss Elite. There's been a couple of other products that have come out. I don't know. It just seems kind of like it's like there's no point. But Contenders Basketball is coming out in a couple weeks. Encased Football is coming out in a couple. I need to rip some more football. I haven't ripped football in a while. And then Noir Basketball, that's going to be pretty dope. I've been ripping a lot of retail recently. And as I'm adding up the amount of money that I've spent on retail, I'm realizing that I could have just kind of held my money and just bought some hobby exclusive stuff. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So let's get into PSA numbers. Before we do that, here's a quick word from CardHedge. If you're not familiar with CardHedge, it's an online pricing analysis and collection management tool. You guys see me use it all the time on the channel. I use it to check the value and market trends of different cards that I have. You can check the value of raw cards or graded cards from all the top grading companies. They have all that information pulled there on the site. Online pricing analysis tool is constantly being updated with up-to-date pricing in real time. CardHedge also has a massive catalog of cards that they have on the platform, and it's growing by the thousands every single day. My favorite thing of all is the comparator that they have, which allows you to compare different prices of the same exact card, but in different grading from different grading companies. So that's really handy whenever you're trying to decide where to send your cards off to get graded. They follow all the prices for all the top sports cards, as well as NFTs and Top Shots, if you're into that. And some more other things that they got currently in development. They're offering a 7-day trial to give you the opportunity to take it for a test drive. Click on the link below if you want to visit the website and get more details. All right, let's get into the numbers, because this week's numbers were crazy. 211,000 cards were added to PSA's registry, or not registry, their population report. Second highest week since I've been following this number. I've been following this number for going on almost a year now. So I got about a year's worth of data now, and I'm going to do some interesting stuff with that. But anyway, 211,000, which is a huge number, the second highest they've ever done. 244 is the biggest number that they've had so far. But they're averaging about 200,000 cards a week over the last 8 weeks, which is a massive, massive number. They are just pumping out cards like crazy over there. And again, I'm not going to beat a dead horse here. Y'all know how I feel about this. The number is great to see. However, I just wish I knew a little bit more about how they're doing this from an operational standpoint to be pumping out this many cards. Because if you're telling me that the same amount of people that were pumping out 112 and 160,000 cards are now pumping out 211,000 cards, then you're going to have some quality issues. But if you're saying that since this number here of 111,000, you've doubled your staff, and as a result, you're now pumping out double the numbers, then I feel better about that. So some of you were asking like, oh, you're never happy, blah, blah, blah. They're putting out numbers, but now you're saying they're going to be well, no, that's why I'm saying it, right? Because if unless they completely bolstered their grading, capacity, then this number scares me. But if they've doubled their grading capacity, then this number is great. That means that they're doing it from a place of, operational, I guess, excellence, if you want to call it. Those of you who are in corporate know what operational excellence means. But that means that they've genuinely just grown their capacity, and they've organically gotten to this number. So anyway, 211,000 for the week is a great number. I don't see any reason for this number to continue to be 200,000 roughly on average a week. Hopefully it stays that way. My cards are still in the assembly stage. Hopefully I'll see them in a couple of weeks. I was really hoping to get them by my birthday, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. So yeah, that's going to do it for this week, folks. I appreciate you guys always watching. Thank you guys for, just always being here on Wednesdays and catching this update and the numbers. I'm going to continue doing them until the thumbs down overweigh the thumbs up. So if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. I love y'all. Peace.